Quazi here, and today I want to talk to you about the most powerful emotion that's helped me manifest. Before I begin, I want to talk to you about how there are only two emotions in existence, but these emotions manifest themselves in the bodily feelings that you get. So there is love and whatever's opposite of love. May it be fear or anything that gives you the stiff resistance feeling. So there is only true and false. Truth and falsehood. In the previous video, we discussed the levels of consciousness and how there is a level below 200 and levels above 200, which correspond to enlightenment and other high states of being. Levels below 200 correspond to shame, guilt, apathy, and all of these other feelings. But these are just parts of the love and not love domain. What I've started doing is understanding what makes you feel love. So love manifests itself in feelings such as compassion, gratefulness, joy, care, and the like. So anything that gives you a warm feeling that protrudes outwards, that's what love makes you feel. Now, whenever I visualize, I start feeling grateful about the things I have, and I start coming from a non-linear domain. So you assume the outcome first. You assume that you already have the thing that you want. And I've been doing this for a summer internship. So I've been trying to land a summer internship because I study engineering in school. And I've been visualizing and feeling grateful about receiving the email that says I got the offer or I got the interview. And surely enough, as I feel that feeling of gratefulness, yesterday at around 4 p.m. I got an internship offer. It was an interview offer, but I know I'm gonna get an internship. So the key is you must live your life as though you've already gotten the thing that you want. And the emotions and the feelings help you do just that. So as you feel the emotions, your reality becomes a reality of where you already have the thing that you want, because you protrude that magnetic field out into the space. The brain has an electric field and a magnetic field, but the heart also has an electric and a magnetic field. What you didn't know is that the heart has 40,000 neurons that mimic the brain cells. The heart is also capable of emitting a magnetic and electric field. But not only that, the heart's magnetic and electric fields are 4,000 times more powerful than that of the brain. If you bring your visions to reality through visualizing and the magnetic fields that you emanate into the world, imagine how you do it if you could connect to the heart. And one way of connecting to the heart is through feeling. And once you feel emotions such as love produces, like gratefulness, passion, compassion, care, and joy, then you can emanate those magnetic fields out into the space. Lately, I've been practicing feeling gratefulness, and the more and more grateful I feel, the more things I attract into my life that correspond to my visions. Every morning and every night, I like to write 3 things I'm grateful for, and 3 things I'm grateful for that have happened today. So first thing in the morning, I'll wake up and in my journal, I'll write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. Whether it be the pen I'm writing with, or the bottle of water I'm drinking out of, or the bed that I'm able to sleep in. These are all things that make me feel immensely grateful. And once you just focus on the feelings of gratefulness, it just fills you up. The warm feeling that protrudes into your body just radiates out. Then you start emanating those magnetic and electric fields that correspond to that feeling. Before bed, I like to write 3 things that have happened today that make me feel grateful. And they can be the littlest things or the greatest things. And slowly you'll start noticing that every single day, bigger and greater things keep happening because you keep focusing on gratefulness. Since we're so used to living in the linear domain where we give ourselves permission to feel the emotions once we get the thing that we want, we aren't able to feel these emotions of gratefulness and joy that accompany when we get the things that we want. When you visualize now, Focus more on the feeling that you feel, or you would feel if you had the thing that you wanted. And that's part of how you live your life, as though the outcome has been achieved. Give yourself permission to feel the feelings now. Make the present moment the most important moment, not the future, not the past. You can use feelings that you felt in the past to connect to that feeling and just to recognize how that feeling was once you got the thing that you wanted. So you can use it in the present, but focus less on the future and projecting your desires to the future, because once you do that, you tell your subconscious that when you get this, you will feel that. So you're programming your subconscious to project out into the future, where you don't really believe that you're worthy of the thing now. So you're just setting it aside for the future. So stop projecting to the future and start living it now. Become the thing that you want. Become that job. Become that partner. Become the love. Become love. There are 3 paradigms one can come from. Once you start off being spiritual, starting to practice the law of attraction, and even just living life, the lowest paradigm you can come from is the paradigm of taking. So you go in somewhere and you live life, and you just think about what you can take. And one paradigm above that is the paradigm of doing to take. So you start to ask yourself what you can do in order to receive. So what you can give in order to receive. But once you transcend even that paradigm, you start to become. So that is the paradigm of being. You start to become the things that you want, because you understand that once you become, you start to live the lifestyle of that person who gets the things that you want. And that is also part of becoming, of coming from the outcome instead of waiting for the outcome to happen. So live your life as though you already have the thing that you want, and realize that you are complete. You are already one with everything in life. You just want the things. You don't need it. So once you come from a mindset of want instead of need, think about it this way. If someone had, let's say a poor man works a job. He works that job because he needs to work that job. But let's say that poor man is given $1 billion and he becomes rich. And he works that job because even though he's rich, the mindset is different now. So the poor man now works not because he needs to, but because it's coming from a different place. He's working because he wants to. And as you start to do things out of want and not necessity, you start to accumulate the feelings of gratefulness and joy and all the feelings that correspond to the emotion of love. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you'll stop feeling grateful, because this emotion was a breakthrough for me. It is the most powerful feeling that helps you attract your visions into reality.